Hi guys, welcome to iCode to Learn. This is part 6 of Azure App Service tutorial. In this video, we are going to discuss about configuring custom domain to Azure App Service. Here we are going to learn about A. Name record and C. Name records, like when to use them, how these records are useful in configuring the custom domain. And we'll see how to configure custom domain to Azure App Service in Azure Portal. Let's get started with the demo. In the interest of time, I have already created an app service in the shared app service plan. And I have purchased a custom domain from GoDaddy. We can also purchase the domain from Azure. Now let us map this domain to App Service, switch back to Azure Portal, and search for a custom domain in App Service. While creating the app service itself, Azure allocates IP address and a default custom domain to the app service. We can map new custom domain using either IP address or using an existing custom domain. It is not recommended to use IP address-based mapping for app service. We'll discuss the reasons at the end of this video. Now it's time for us to understand the difference between A name and C name records. A name record used to map the custom domain using IP address, whereas C name record used to map the custom domain using another custom domain. With this information in mind, click on Add Custom Domain, type custom domain here, and click on Validate to get the A and C name records information. Select a record and scroll down and add this information in Domain Provider. This information used by Azure to validate our domain belongs to us or not. Switch to GoDaddy tab and click on Manage DNS. Add A and TXT records information from Azure. Select TTL as half an hour and click on Save. Now, add TXT record as well for domain verification. Domain server, that is GoDaddy in our case, takes 20 minutes to 48 hours to process these records. I am pausing video for some time. We'll verify our domain after 20 minutes. I have waited for 25 minutes. Now let's try to add the domain in Azure. Click on Validate and scroll down. You can observe Azure verified for domain ownership. Click on Add Custom Domain. With this, we have completed adding custom domain using a record. You can observe iCode2Learn.com added to the custom domains. Copy this URL and browse in the browser. We are able to browse the application using new custom domain. As I mentioned earlier, it is not recommended to use IP address mapping for app service, because IP address might change in some cases. I have added those cases in this video description. You can go through them. Now we will see the most recommended way of mapping custom domain using C name record. Select C name record and scroll down, add this information in domain server. To make it fast, I am fast forwarding the video. As I mentioned earlier, domain server might take 20 minutes to 48 hours to process the records. I am pausing the video and will resume it after 20 minutes. Let us now add the custom domain. www.iCode2Learn.com. Click on Validate and scroll down. You can observe domain ownership validated successfully. Click on Add Custom Domain. New custom domain got added successfully. Copy the URL and browse in browser. You can observe new custom domain mapped successfully. But as of now, these custom domains are not secure. We'll see in our next session how to make them secure using TSL, formerly known as SSL certificate. Thanks for watching the video. Please do subscribe for more latest videos. If you have any questions, feel free to add in the comments. Thank you. We'll see you in the next video.